Good afternoon. One autumn day, I was horrified as I took a big sip of my coffee while I was reading my morning paper. As the warm liquid poured into my mouth, I instinctively began chewing on the solid little morsel that came with it. Now realizing I shouldn't be chewing anything while I'm drinking coffee, I spit the mystery bite into a napkin. And when I looked into the napkin, I saw a stink bug. Now, if you lived in Northern Virginia very long, you're pretty familiar with this little pest. I know I am. Last year, my house was overrun by these little guys. I decided to do something about it. By that, I mean my wife made me take care of the problem. Now, most people don't realize that there's an easy and effective way to getting rid of stink bugs. Today, I'm going to show you an inexpensive way to make your very own stink bug trap. I'll tell you where to get the materials you need, how much they cost, and I'll give you easy to follow step-by-step instructions. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a razor blade. It's the only tool you'll need, and you probably have it laying around the house. Next, you're going to need a 2-liter plastic Pepsi bottle. I got mine at Walmart for $1.48. Next, you're going to need an LED light, preferably the kind that clicks on from the top. You could get this exact one at Home Depot for $3.99. Next, you're going to need black electrical tape, $1.97 at Home Depot. You're going to need masking tape, $2.27 at Home Depot, and you're going to need a long, skinny object. That's it. Now, the first step is we need to empty our Pepsi bottle. You can either pour it into a sink or you can drink it. I like to drink mine. You can see that I've made a lot of traps. Now, if you are going to drink your Pepsi, please don't drink it all in one sitting or stink bugs will be the least of your worries. Okay, so once we have our Pepsi bottle washed out, we're going to take it and we're going to need to cut the top off. Now, we'll use the razor blade for this and we're going to use the top of the label as a guide. I caution you to be very slow. We want a nice, clean cut. That's why we use a razor blade, no scissors. However, razor blades are very dangerous. When I first made one of these, I cut myself really bad. 5 hours in the emergency room and 15 stitches later, I had my easy-to-make stink bug trap. So please be very careful with the razor blade. Now, I'm not going to cut the top off here on camera because I don't want to cut myself again. So I've already cut the top off, and so once you have the top cut off, you can set it aside because we'll use it later. Next, we want to remove the label. We'll take the razor blade and just make a nice, easy cut down the side of it like that, and it removes really easy. So now we just have the bottle here. So what we'll do is we want to blacken out the bottom. We're going to take our electrical tape, and as a guide, there's a ridge here where the bottom of the label used to be. So we'll just use that as a guide, and we want to blacken out, I would say approximately the bottom 3 inches of our Pepsi bottle. This is so that the bugs don't try to get at our LED light from the outside and accumulate at the bottom on the outside. We want them to climb onto the inside of the thing, so we want to blacken out the bottom just like that. Really easy to do. And we'll set this down like that. We'll take our LED light and we'll just put it right into the bottom like that. Now, we're going to take the top end that we originally cut off and we're going to invert it. We'll call this our funnel. We're going to put the funnel right in top there, and it seats in there nice and easy because we use the razor blade to make a nice clean cut. Now, from there, what we want to use masking tape and make 4 strips of tape that are approximately 10 inches long. These strips of tape serve 2 purposes, actually. The first purpose, they're going to help to fasten our funnel to the bottom of the bottle. And so once we have our tape, we're going to take it and we're going to put one end at 12 o'clock, because the second purpose of this tape will be to create little ladders for our bugs. The sides of this, we'll put one at 12 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, and at 3 o'clock. The sides of this bottle are really smooth because of the plastic, and it makes it hard for the little guys to climb up. So by creating these rough, gritty little ladders for them, they can scamper up the sides of our trap really easy, and we don't have to worry about them sliding off. And once you have the tape on, your trap is complete. You take it into a room, preferably the room you want to rid of stink bugs, and you put it on a flat surface, just like this. You reach down with your long, skinny object. For me, it's a colored pencil, and you pop on your light, You leave the room, turn out the light as you go. This is the only light source. All the stink bugs in the room want to get at this light. They climb up the nice little ladders we make. They drop down into the funnel, and they can't climb up because even if they can get traction on the sides of the bottles on the inside, the funnel prevents them from climbing out the top, and they can't get out. And your trap is complete. Today I showed you how to make an effective, inexpensive, and easy to make trap for ridding your home of stink bugs. For under $10, a quick trip to Walmart or Home Depot, in 10 minutes of your time, you can have the peace of mind of having a stink bug free home. Because after all, do you really want to worry about the one or two lurking in the corner there when you know that stink bugs reproduce 4 times a year and lay 20 to 30 eggs at a time? I know I don't. Thank you very much.